You're listening to The Todd Shapiro Show.
Does not compute.
SiriusXM 168.
You hear this Trump rally song, this Freedom Jam, and I figured, you know what? I gotta talk Trump, talk politics, because it's like a circus show. This video that we're playing at the Trump rally, the one that if you haven't actually seen it all, go to our Facebook page and you should. It's got these three girls, young, really young. It's weird. They're dressed in these red, white, and blue stars and stripes outfits, singing this insane song. This song is nuts. And I'm thinking to myself, what is happening here? The first time I saw it, Jay?
Yeah.
I swear to you, I'm like, it's another one of these things. I'm like, is this an Onion story? Is this like a Saturday Night Live sketch? No. And again, don't take my word for it. You got to go watch this clip, not just hear it. Go to your computer after the program in a few minutes and Google crazy Trump video. I think that's what it's called. The crazier part is that people behind them, if you enlarge it, it's like the people, like these old. There's one lady, she doesn't look too healthy either. They're going nuts. They're clapping and they're smiling and they're riling the crowd up. They're going crazy. There's arms jiggling. And I just don't get what's happening here. I mean, I get, again, that politics has always been crazy, especially in the United States. And we've seen some pretty crazy stuff at some of the Ford Nation rallies here in Toronto. But for most part, we are kind of tame when it comes to this stuff. This clip, it sounds to me like it's South Park or Team America. Every day it seems like we're saying, oh man, Trump said and did the craziest thing again. When he kicked that guy out into the cold and didn't give him a jacket. Is this what we've become? Sound bites? It's good for our show. But these insane rallies, little girls dancing around, shouting USA, USA, Ameritude? And you've heard the conspiracy theory about Trump is, he's in the bag for Hillary. That basically he's going to win the nomination for the Republicans and basically sabotage the Republican chances of winning, being batshit nuts. And remember, this is the party of Ted Cruz and Ben Carson, and then Trump winning. And when I first heard that theory, I truly thought it was ridiculous. But every day, a part of me goes, maybe this is what they're leaning for. Maybe this is what's going on here, Broadster. And I don't disagree with everything he says. And to be honest, I think he in some ways kind of like a Ford. And I've said it many, many times that he does genuinely care about people. And he is very honest. And you don't have to agree with some of the statements, but at least it's the devil you know. And how many times do we used to watch Rob Ford here in Toronto go off script and say what he really means, whether it's good or bad? At least he says what he means. And in some bizarre way, I admire that, especially as a radio show host. We got to try and say what we mean. Not what he says all the time, but at least what he means. Trump seems to be the same, and I'm sure he's doing a lot of stuff for the votes, and I've seen him doing the prayers with the evangelicals, and he's been in the synagogue, and it's clear, like most politicians, he is pandering to whatever group it is to get the votes. But there are times when he just sprouts off stuff and does not care about what people think, and guess what? This guy, after watching that GOP last night, he might just win the nomination. And then what? It's possible, as Jay Brody always says, that this guy not only will be president, but he'll have the nuke codes. And if you watch that Republican debate, and if you listen to us earlier with Faith Goldie, you can hear Ted Cruz diss New York and how he said there aren't any conservatives that come out of New York. And Trump actually seemed pretty normal when he offended in NYC. And in fact, even Hillary Clinton came out and agreed with him for the first time probably, and probably the last time. But then the cover of the New York Daily Times, Drop Dead Ted, and the Statue of Liberty giving him the finger. That was the cover today. And then there's Carly Fioroni. I don't even know how to say her name. And unlike all the other women in this race, I actually kind of like spending time with my husband, she says. What does that mean? Christie had this one retort at one point to Rubio about how all senators do is talk, talk, talk. And isn't that ironic? Like, that's pretty much all that dude does. Trump, Cruz, Christie, whatever. I honestly think some of their stuff sounds like a parody. This has all become a parody. And remember, the president, as Jay Brody always says, has those nuke codes. Oh, what a world we live in.
You're listening to the Todd Shapiro Show.
Does not compute.
SiriusXM 168.
This is Jay Brody, the Todd Shapiro Show. Every single day we'll be putting up a new video where we want your comments on today's biggest stories. And don't forget to subscribe now to our YouTube channel. Subscribe! Now! Hit the button! Do it! Do it now! Do it! Right there! Do it now! Subscribe! Quick! Hit the button! Hit the button! Go now!